South Africa is on the cusp of achieving something special. They are in an ICC final yet again. The World Test Championship will conclude with the final set to begin on the 11th of this month. Australia and South Africa will battle for top honours at Lord's in England. So it is a massive moment for the cricketing country, but also one that is mired in controversial times for the country as far as their cricketing ambitions go, and what the world perceives of this journey so far. South Africa, as a cricketing nation, has tasted victory in the under-19 category, but just that one sole win. As always, otherwise, victory has evaded the men's teams and the women's teams over the many decades.
Yes, there will be that tag that gets thrown our way until we win a trophy. You're not going to get rid of the tag. Is it deserving on these youngsters coming through? No. It's almost like they're carrying the burden of what happened in previous years.
Imagine a country that managed to produce some of the best fast bowlers, the best all-rounder that the world has arguably witnessed. Some classy batters and very strong leaders have all emerged from South Africa, yet they haven't been able to come together collectively to cross the line even once in the senior setups. And Henry Klaasen's abrupt retirement has possibly reiterated one of the things that's plaguing cricket in South Africa over the last few years in particular.
I felt for a long time that I didn't really care about any of my performances and whether the team won or not. That's the wrong place to be. I didn't feel good in my heart about what was going on. I wasn't enjoying it that much.
He was obviously talking about the lack of passion that he felt cricket and the results, how he or his team was faring, was not bothering him anymore. He didn't care anymore about that. And that's problematic. There was a lack of interest that had engulfed him, and that's why he called it quits. It's the right thing to do. Can't really play anymore without passion, but this has also reinforced a larger issue that South Africa is grappling with currently. The boom of league cricket the world over, including their own shores, making T20 a more viable, more lucrative and sought-after option compared to any international commitment. Test cricket more so. Something Mark Boucher, their former coach, says this WTC final could really turn around.
We find ourselves in a final. Everyone's very excited about it now as the opportunity arises. If we win it, I think then that could be the turnaround for Test cricket in our country.
It's also something Shukri Conrad, their all-format coach currently, is well aware of. The need to put South Africa above every other tournament, every other league is getting more and more serious.
Proteas will never be a franchise team. The Proteas will never be a league, nor will it be a convenience. This is part of building a culture and building an environment that players want to be part of.
Over the last few years, there have been several instances of players opting the South Africa T20 League, for instance, over a bilateral series. Conrad's surety and insistence comes at a time when South Africa cricket is going to have a packed calendar. This is exactly what I'm trying to tell you. They are playing, of course, the WTC final. That's now in the month of June. In July, they play Zimbabwe in a bilateral. Then, of course, there is a series against Australia and England, which is in August and September. All those clash with T20 leagues like the MLC, the 100, and the Caribbean Premier League. They all overlap. Key leagues around the world that has players like David Miller, Ryan Rickelton and Marco Jansen all roped in. There's a reason why South Africa Cricket Board insisted on their players returning right after the IPL wrapped up its league stages, which was the 27th of last month, even if the IPL teams that they were part of made it to the playoffs. Whether it was Lungi Ngiri for Bengaluru, Corbin Bosch for Mumbai, Ryan Rickelton as well as Kagiso Rabada, Ryan Rickelton for Mumbai, Rabada for Gujarat. They all packed up and left. This South African Cricket Association wants to play tough cop. They want to develop an iron fist to improve the standard of cricket in the country and stop more such talented players like Klaasen drift away. And it's not just that. There's also these talks of South Africa having reached the WTC final with ease, having played far easier opponents on their way. They need to quash all of that. And for that to happen, a change in its mindset needs to take place. But one that will be even more difficult to execute in these times of growing T20 prominence.
Firstpost now available in 9 languages on YouTube. English,
Stands at $36 trillion.
French,
Le FMI, comme
German,
Geschäftsführenden Direktor
Hindi,
$30 trillion ka karj ho.
Indonesian,
Pemerintah tanpa pemeriksaan.
Italian,
Sekali radikali.
Japanese,
$4 以上も.
Portuguese,
Por causa do próprio balanço patrimonial.
Spanish.
Beautiful bill.
Go to Settings, click on Audio Track and select a language of your choice. Be the first to know what's happening around you in your first language. Firstpost.